Hey Capricorn, welcome to your love and romance reading. I was going to say weekly forecast. Welcome to your love and romance reading for February 2022. I know February is the time that a lot of people have love on their minds, especially. You might stumble upon this video outside of February. That's just fine. You're going to find it whenever you're meant to find it. Whenever it's time to hear the messages that are in it. Keep in mind, this is a reading for the general collective. It's a general reading. Not every single message will resonate. Take what does, leave what doesn't. You may need a private reading. But we're going to connect here and see what is coming up for Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Because we're focusing on love and romance. So a lot of people like to check out their Venus sign when it comes to love and romance. So let's see what's happening for our lovely Cappy friends here. So, first card coming up for Capricorn is the Nine of Cups. Well, it looks like it's a good time for love for Capricorn. The Nine of Cups is a wish coming true. So, like, kind of whatever your romantic wish is here, Nine of Cups is telling us that it's coming in. Nine of Cups, for me, sometimes in a love reading is a play on Ten of Cups, right? Like, people think of Ten of Cups as the happily ever after. So you might be at about a 9 with a person, 9 out of 10. Or you may feel like you really like this person, but you might be holding out for one more cup, or you're holding out for something to be figured out. So I feel Nine of Cups sometimes in my readings comes in as like a play with the Ten of Cups, to where like you're almost but not quite with a person, but you're good, right? You're happy. Like, this is really good. It's really positive, but you're not maybe at 100% just yet. And that can be the case for some of you. Overall, though, Nine of Cups is seen as wish fulfillment. That which you've been wishing for, hoping for, praying for, happening, and being able to achieve it. I will say one thing as a word of caution. I'm not trying to be a negative Nancy in any way, shape, or form whatsoever. But sometimes the Nine of Cups comes with this energy where we're really happy, but people might be looking at us like we're being selfish, or we're being greedy, or like we have good things happening in our life and it's going to our head. And so some of you might have some really good things happening in your love life, or your wish may be coming true and you're meeting a very special person. Be cautious of the people around you, because I hate to say it, Capricorn, but some of you could be dealing with people who are envious, who are jealous, and who aren't going to be happy for you, and who might try to kind of put poison in your ear, so to speak, right? To like make you doubt this person, or to make you feel like you're spending too much time with them. This is especially going to be true if you're, and this reading is for adults, so I'm going to say younger Capricorn or young person, but I still mean of legal adult age. I'm not reading here for middle schoolers. But I feel like a younger Capricorn, but still an adult, 18 and over. Or if you come from a culture where family is really involved in your life, like you're 40, 45 years old and they still treat you like you're a 17-year-old kid. They're still up in your business. Some cultures are like that when it comes to family. I feel if you're a younger Capricorn, or if you come from a culture where it doesn't matter how old you get, your parents are still involved in your life, like you're a teenager, they might be criticizing you that you're spending way too much time with this person, right? And maybe this was for you like this when you were younger, and if you had friends. Oh, you only care about that friend. You don't care about your family. You only want to be with that friend. Oh, go live with that friend. Let that friend take care of you then. If you had that kind of dynamic growing up, don't be surprised if it starts resurfacing when it comes to this relationship. So, Capricorn, what do you need to know? For me, the Nine of Cups comes in with a sense of homework. Maybe some of you are adults, you don't have family in your business, but you might have friends who are very possessive of you. Nine of Cups comes in for me with a sense of homework. Nine of Cups says, look, your wish is about to come true, but there's going to be people who aren't super supportive and super happy about it because they're envious. What you need to do right now, your homework right now, before this wish comes in, is to focus on establishing a healthy sense of entitlement for yourself. Like, I deserve this. I deserve to have this. This is mine. I deserve to be happy. I don't have to feel bad or sad if somebody else doesn't have it yet. I don't have to feel guilty that I have it and they don't. I have a right to have this. I deserve this. So work on giving yourself permission to be happy, even if somebody else is miserable because of your happiness. That's their problem. You're not throwing it in their face. You're not trying to make them miserable. You're not trying to hurt them. They need to do their work so they can be all right with themselves. That's not your burden to carry. So it would be a shame that you're manifesting this relationship, but then let their attitudes or their actions get in the way of it, right? Don't let them get in the way of it. All right, but this is wish fulfillment. This is happiness. This is good things happening. The next card coming up here for Capricorns. I can't make this up. I can't make this up. The Ten of Cups. Holy cannoli. Okay. So I said that for me, sometimes in love readings, when I'm doing love readings, the Nine of Cups is a play on the Ten of Cups. And I said some of you are like, you're almost, but you're not there. So if that resonated with you, something is happening in February where you're getting that 10th cup. Like you were at 9 and you were collecting them, right? Collect all 10. And the 10th cup is coming in February where you're like, this is it. This is my person. Sold. Sold, convinced, let's do this. Right? So that's what these cards are telling me coming in together. Now, also, keep in mind this. A lot of people with the 10 of Cups, traditionally speaking, will see the 10 of Cups as marriage, right? Like getting married, having babies, having a family. In fact, we have a very lovely, beautiful family here on this card. However, the 10 of Cups really is inner peace, fulfillment, and happiness and satisfaction with every area in your life. And back in the day, in the old days when tarot was invented, that was the goal, right? The goal was marriage and having kids and, working the land together and, having that team of survival, right? So marriage and babies were crucial for survival back in the day. Marriage and babies are not crucial for survival today. And not everybody wants marriage and babies. Maybe you do, and you're manifesting that, okay? Or you're expanding to your family. However, whatever your happy ever after is, whatever your ideal relationship is, that's what's happening. That's what's coming in. Whether it's getting married and having kids, or simply getting married, or moving in together, or having a life partner or companion, but you have your own place and they have their own place, but you get together and you spend time together and you travel together. Maybe you're starting businesses together. Whatever your ideal situation is, whatever your ideal scenario is, that is what you're manifesting. Okay? That is what you're manifesting. Whatever your happily ever after is. And so some of you maybe were close and now, you have that final cup. Some of you have just been in 9 of Cups energy yourself. And you might be saying, I'm not really focusing on love a whole lot right now. I don't even know why I'm watching this video. This lady is here 9 minutes in and she's talking about this relationship. And I'm not even seeing anybody. But I'm still here and I'm still watching this message. I don't know why. Well, I feel, Capricorn, that some of you are in the 9 of Cups energy in being happy and satisfied in your life. You may have accomplished a lot of really big goals. You may be feeling good about where you're at. You might be feeling really independent. Financially, things might be going good for you or starting to pick up for you. And you're like, life is good. Life is good and I'm happy. I'm not feeling lonely. I'm not looking for anybody. I'm not on any dating sites. But I feel that if this is the case for you, Capricorn, that you're just in this 9 of Cups energy already and you're just enjoying life and there's nobody, not a person in sight, I feel the 10 of Cups is saying that you are going to encounter in February, or something is happening in February that's leading you to encounter what I call the cherry on top of the sundae, right? So you're not looking for somebody to complete you. You already have a really good thing going, but you're just getting that extra cherry, like just an extra little topper. Oh my gosh, now it's perfect, right? So I feel like some of you are in a really good place and you may be very happily single, and the cherry is coming in, the cherry on top of the sundae, right? Like you're the whole damn sundae and you're finding the cherry that goes on top. That's the feeling and the vibe I'm also getting with the 9 of Cups and the 10 of Cups coming in together. But this is really positive energy here. Really positive energy for Capricorn. One more thing before we move on to the next card. The green and the pink are really standing out to me in the 10 of Cups card. So green is the color of Archangel Raphael. Archangel Raphael is the angel of healing, of true love, of soulmates. So some of you may be feeling his presence around you, very soothing, healing energy. And Jophiel is the angel of beauty, positive thoughts, can be associated even with new beginnings. And so she helps us with seeing ourselves as heaven sees us and loving ourselves as heaven loves us and bringing beauty into our life. So Capricorn, some of you are very specifically attracting a beautiful partner, whether it be male or female or non-binary or, whatever. You may be attracting a beautiful partner. And maybe this is something that some of you have struggled with in the past because you were made to feel that this was a superficial thing, right? Like, oh, well, you're just being superficial. Oh, you just want that person because of their looks. Oh, all you care about is, you only think about, but with what's below your waistline. That's what you're letting make your decisions. And that's not the case, because 10 of Cups is telling us this person has everything. This person's checking off all the boxes, but they also happen to be a beautiful person. They also happen to be an attractive person. And some of you, for whatever reason, struggle with giving yourself permission to have that. And I feel like Jophiel is trying to help you give yourself permission to have that and be comfortable with it. And realize that it doesn't make you a selfish person or a superficial person. The next card that's coming up is the 9 of Pentacles. Now, this is really interesting because it's confirming what I just felt, right? That independence, that I'm good, I'm happy in my life, I'm stable, I'm solid, right? Like, I don't need anything, I'm happy. 9 of Pentacles, can also be a card that comes up when you are being noticed and you are being admired and you are being pursued, right? Well, no, let me take that back. You're about to be pursued. You're not being pursued just yet when the 9 of Pentacles is happening, but you're about to be, okay? 9 of Pentacles, traditionally speaking, can be successful self-employment. So some of you may be meeting someone, a significant partner, as you're working a business. However, 9 of Pentacles can also be a card that comes up when we have an admirer. Somebody is watching us from afar. And the 9 of Pentacles, is different than the 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords is very sneaky. And 7 of Swords will watch us from afar to figure out how they can put on a mask and assume this identity that's going to really keep us interested or pull us in. Like, think that they're so amazing, thinking that they're so perfect. The 9 of Pentacles, somebody is watching you from afar because they want to make sure that you are who you seem to be. They're kind of like rubbing their eyes and like doing a double take and rubbing their eyes and looking at you again like, holy moly, is Capricorn for real? Do people like this actually exist? Am I dreaming right now? Like, they're kind of looking at you that you might be a little bit too good to be true. And so they're watching you from afar because they want to make sure that you are who you seem to be, right? 9 of Pentacles always makes me think of the Blake Shelton song, Who Are You When I'm Not Looking? Who are you when I'm not looking? Who are you when I'm not paying attention? Who are you when there's nobody around? Like, who is the real you? And that's what they're trying to figure out before they approach you. And for some of you, I feel like the reason for this is this may be somebody who is very successful. They may have a lot of money. They may have a lot of nice things going for them in their life. And they might have a lot of people that take advantage or try to, pretend to be somebody that they're not. And so they want to know, who are you? Are you somebody that's going to take advantage of me? Are you somebody who's pretending to be one way because you want a meal ticket, and then, we settle down together, or I bring you into my house and you're living here, and then all of a sudden you become a completely different person? So some of you are dealing with somebody kind of looking at you or trying to figure you out. I do feel, Capricorn, this might be for a very small percentage of you, and it doesn't matter if you're male or female, or if what your I don't know what the right words are to say. I don't want to say preferences. I don't think preference is the right word. Forgive me, guys, I'm kind of a dinosaur. But regardless of who you date, regardless of who you're attracted to, regardless of if you're male or female, I do feel for a small percentage of you, there's like this Jane Eyre, Mr. Rochester dynamic. Maybe this is somebody you've been working with. Maybe this is an employer. And there could have been a situation where in the beginning you all rubbed each other the wrong way. You did not like each other, or you just felt like this is somebody really judgmental or really kind of condescending. But there's this attraction, there's this pull, there's this mutual respect that is building, okay? So this could be someone with whom you are working with or dealing with in some level of business. And there might be a sense of like a hierarchy here, or a difference in class, right? Like maybe this is somebody that is more educated than you, somebody who makes more money than you, somebody who is like in like hoity-toity circles, and here you are, you might not be quite there on that level, and you feel like this person maybe judged you or looked at you like some little peasant person, but there's this sense of like, wow, right? Capricorn is very capable. Capricorn is very independent. Capricorn has strong character. Capricorn is very admirable. And there's this mutual attraction and respect that's building and developing over time. Okay? I'm feeling that dynamic here for some of you. The next card that we have coming in is the Six of Swords. And the Six of Swords is putting differences behind us. Getting away from drama, getting away from conflict, smooth sailing, right? It's a happy time. It's a positive time. Six of Swords can even come up when there's a sense of taking a trip or traveling, okay? Taking a trip or traveling. And so some of you might be invited on a trip, right? If you're in a relationship and you're going from the Nine of Cups to the Ten of Cups, you may be going away together and sealing the deal on that trip. There could be a surprise proposal, right? Or engagement happening. If you are in this Nine of Pentacles dynamic where somebody's been watching you and somebody's been trying to figure out, are you who you seem to be? They may be stepping up to you and saying, hey, I would really like to get to know you better. They're finally making their move. They're finally going for it, and they're asking you out. And for some of you, it could be a trip. Don't be surprised if you get invited on a trip, but at the very least, you might be asked to go out, but go out and do something special, right? So this might be like somebody is planning a whole day, right? It's not like, hey, let's go grab coffee. It might be like, oh, well, hey, let's go grab coffee, and then they're surprising you with like a hot air balloon ride or something, right? Like it's an eventful day, right? It's more than just grabbing coffee or grabbing a bite to eat, but rather maybe like wanting to do something special. I feel an element of like wanting to sweep you off your feet. So it would be something very unique and very thoughtful, very well planned, and more of like an event, right? Not just like a simple, like, you know, and I feel there's like a sense of wanting to do this to like make a love confession to you, or like to profess that, you know, they feel so strongly for you, and they want to be together. Like it's not like you know, let's get to know each other better. It's like, I've been watching you for a long time. We've known each other for a while. I have these really strong feelings for you. How do you feel about me? You know, will you be my partner? It's not like, let's start dating and let's get to know each other. It's, I feel very strongly for you. Do you feel very strongly for me? Will you be mine, Capricorn? That's the feeling and the vibe I'm getting here from the Six of Cups. Six of Swords, excuse me. It's very beautiful. Very beautiful energy. Okay? Now, your next card that's coming up is the Hermit. Okay? And I know in love and romance, this can indicate a sense of singleness or being alone, but 999, a lot of you have already been there for a long time. You've been in the hermit mode. And some of you have heard me say, sorry, I'm trying to get rid of the glare here. A lot of you have heard me say, with the Hermit card, to me it's like the little caterpillar that goes into the cocoon and is just resting, just chilling, not doing anything, just resting. And in that process of resting, after all the work and the things they've been through, their wings begin to sprout, their wings begin to grow, they come out of the cocoon, they fly off, and they reach places and see places and have experiences that the caterpillar could never even have dreamed of. And so this is it. You're coming out of the cocoon and you're finding soul family, soul tribe. You're seeing beautiful things, having beautiful experiences, and you're gravitating towards, like, you know, finding the people that are right for you, finding the places that are right for you. Some of you have that dynamic here. Those of you that really resonated with being self-sufficient. 999. 9 is repeating here. This is a number of spiritual lessons of spiritual mastery, mastering oneself, knowing oneself. And so this is a process that you've completed, and now you are aligning with a significant soul partner. Another meaning of the 9 of the Hermit can be that this could be a Virgo that you're dealing with. Okay, some of you may be having a very strong connection with a Virgo. If you have a Virgo placement, there can be big changes and shifts happening in those houses or those areas of your life that are leading you to a significant soulmate. Hermit for me also in a love relationship can be where this relationship is holding up a mirror to you, and you're seeing each other and you're understanding each other better, and you're coming into this energy of understanding yourself better, right? Like you're seeing yourself in this other person and they're seeing themselves through you, and it's helping you guys to grow, to heal, to become stronger, to have a more satisfying connection, a deeper connection. This is beautiful energy, Capricorn. But honestly, I feel like a lot of you have been in this very self-sufficient energy. You've been comfortable by yourself for a long time. You've been taking your time. You haven't been wanting to settle. And now here it is. Like you're convinced this is the person. It's finally happened. It's finally here. And I feel like this person's just looking at you like, Capricorn, will you be mine? Will you be mine, Capricorn? It's beautiful, beautiful energy. Okay? Be sure to check out your moon sign and rising sign videos. Your Venus sign. A lot of people swear by their Venus sign when it comes to love and romance. Some people say their moon sign resonates more. You can watch and you can see what resonates for you. Be aware month to month it could change, it could shift, and that's something you'll have to just kind of see what resonates. You may need a private reading with me, which you can schedule at calendly.com/amethystangelite. I do want to apologize about the weekly forecast. I know they've been a bit inconsistent. I didn't post a weekly forecast the week before I posted this video. I am sorry. I'm working on getting a diagnosis right now. There's a lot I haven't been talking about. but things have been affecting my consistency. So if I do get that diagnosis soon, fingers crossed, it would be really great, because then I have a game plan, I have an action plan, and I know what I need to do so that I can be more consistent for you all. I will let you guys know, like that kind of personal stuff, because it does kind of affect my posting, and I want to deliver. So I will keep you guys posted if I have something official, if I have something concrete. In the meantime, I am working on getting better and figuring out what's going on with me so that I can deliver for you all. I thank you for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. Thank you for being supportive, and those of you who've been sticking around. Wishing you a wonderful February, and I'll see you all in the weeklies. Take care, Cappies.